Lesson C2, User Limits and Alerts, Topic 1, Creating, Viewing and Editing Limits. The learning objectives for this topic is to understand how to create, view and edit limits. Here we've got a trend of the wellhead pressure for a well. In this case it happens to be well F in slot 06. We would like to set a user limit to know if this pressure drops too low. The way we're going to do this, the easiest way, is just to right click on the series. You can do it from either in the legend or without. Bring up the menu and click Edit Limits. Here we can add a new limit and we can choose if it's a maximum or a minimum. I need to enter a minimum because I want to know if it goes down below a certain level, and I can enter my threshold here. So I'm going to say 44.1, and I'm going to put a recovery threshold to avoid chattering. I don't want the limit to reset until the pressure's gone above 45 bar. I'm going to give it a name, well F low pressure, and I click add. That's now going to register that limit and for checking against that tag. So there we are. I added it, and you can see actually what it's done is it's stripped out spaces, and that's a good thing because when you use limit names programmatically, spaces are a very bad idea. So that's our limit now set, and here it is, it's appeared on the chart. If I go and search for this tag now, it was 01PI063, and I come to historian tags. Here's our tag. And if we now click on it to trend it, the limit we've just made is now appears. So whenever you search for that tag and click on it, you will get both the value and any limits created against it. If we go and we look at the slot that this is against, well F, there we are, we can see now that this has a green status. Because this limit that I've set has been checked, we can see that it's now active. It's looking for the status of this well, and if I go under alerts, we can see that since I've checked it, actually it has gone into alert and it's back at a normal level again. That's not surprising because it's demo data that's changing quickly. If I wanted to see that limit, I can click on it there, and it takes me to a chart showing me exactly when that limit was breached. That might be interesting to me, so I can add that to my basket there. Now, let's say that I'm not actually happy with that limit and I would like to change it. I just right click on the tag again and go back to Edit Limits, and this brings up all the limits that have been created against this tag. Maybe I thought actually that's too high and I really should have set it at 44.5. I can click that and that will update it. The other thing to note is that I can also get notified when this limit's breached. So I can enter my email address, and I could also enter a user. Like that, and then I can save it. Now, to enter a mobile user, you have to have the mobile app installed, and we'll cover that in a later module. But now I will get an email or a notification on my mobile app every time that limit is breached. So if we go back now and we just trend that tag down here, now we can see it comes up with the new revised limit of 44.5. So that's a simple way to create, view and edit limits.